So we shall stare lovingly into one another's eyes.
Let's start the video.
Right. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob,
I'm Charlie.
and welcome to Bourbon Brawl.
All right. So last week, and you can check it in our other videos. But last week we had to retire a bottle.
Yes,
It was
Booker 7.
Who?
Booker 7.
No, Baker's.
Baker's.
Booker's
Sorry.
right there.
My bad.
Okay, so we just got done taping the main episode, and we've had quite a few great bourbons. So that might be the reason why.
My apologies.
Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. All right, so we had Baker 7 retired.
Yes.
So I think what we're gonna do, is a great idea from Bob, is that for whenever we have this issue, I don't think it's gonna come up too often, where it's two brand new contenders.
Yeah.
We are going to pick a bottle for each other.
Yeah.
To where we blind. We still do not know.
Yeah, we still don't know which one's which, but we each picked a bottle.
Yeah, which we feel that are worthy of being a champion. So for myself, I picked the old Ezra 7, which is I love it.
Yes,
and that's it. These are findable bottles.
Oh yeah, and that did really good in one of our tastings. I remember it was a big hit, and I did Elijah Craig barrel proof. And if I'm learning from Charlie, it's 118 proof, and it's from 21.
Right. So yes, correct. So Elijah Craig barrel proof is a little bit harder to find, but you are able to find it if you look hard enough. And you may have to stand in line for it, but they do come out. But nevertheless.
Oh, did you want to share about your recent hunt and something you picked up that you neglected to mention in our full episode?
The birthday bourbon?
Yeah.
Yes. So
okay.
Next week we are going to do in our full episode. We're going to do a review. Now, I did not get the 2023 birthday bourbon, and honestly, I did that on purpose.
And then when you say birthday bourbon, you're talking about
Old Forester.
Okay.
So every year in September they release their birthday bourbon. That's the birth of their distillery.
You want to show it off?
Sure. So the 2017 one. A lot of reviewers are out there doing the 2023, and I think you can get enough information off of that. I will say this: they haven't gotten great reviews on the 2023, but the 2017 has been out long enough, and it actually had decent reviews. So we're going to review it ourselves, and then kind of score it and kind of do our thing next week. So stay tuned for that.
Something to look forward to.
Yes. So all right. So on to. We're going to go to Glass A, which we don't know which one that is, but these are the two bottles that before you that we have. And I think what we're going to do is viewers there at home will know. I'll post it up what we're tasting as we taste it.
Right.
You guys will know, but we won't.
Right.
I'm
glad you mentioned that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to do so everybody knows what exactly is going on.
But I think these are two really good bourbons. Golly, Miss Molly. That's good. You know what it is? We've been drinking some good bourbon tonight.
I know. Makes us happy.
Yeah. Like we've had some George T. Stagg tonight. We've had some Heaven Hill 17, Coy Hill.
Oh my gosh.
We had some heavy hitters. I'm telling you, this is not far off.
Mm-mm.
So this is a classic caramel vanilla. This is your classic bourbon. I say that a lot, but man, that's very good. Very, very, very good.
I get just a hint of anise in this. Just a hint.
And then remember, on our scoring system, we do a weighted value. We score everything 1 through 10, and we'll put that at the bottom of the screen as well. The nose gets a weighted value of 20% times 2. The taste gets a value of times 5, where we give that the most emphasis on our scoring. And then our finish gets a times 3, and these are all 1 through 10 scores. Once you multiply that out, I know it's a little bit complex, but honestly, Bob and I spent quite some time on this scoring system, and there's a reason for it.
The poor woman that was printing this stuff out for you, we were changing.
Yes. Oh my God, I was driving her nuts. So it gives a total of 100 as far as what we feel is good. And most bourbons, I think we've scored over almost 100 bourbons now.
So hard to believe, but
yes. Yeah. And most scores fall in between the 70 and 80 range. Anything above an 80, it's one of those bourbons like, all right, now we're talking.
Yeah.
You know.
No, agree.
Now we've had some bourbons that have scored, unfortunately, in the 40s and 50s, and even lower for me, fresh.
Right.
But other than that, yeah. So I already did the nose. I don't want to tell you what my score is just yet, but let me taste it and I'll finish it and then we'll go over the score.
Yeah.
It's a sweet bourbon. I don't remember.
Can't quite tell what I got going on with my lips here. It's a little like a sweet tart.
You had to hurry up and finish that sentence because I had so many ways. I have so many places to go with that one. I'll just say it.
I hear you. I hear you. Definitely not a harsh finish. It's a lighter finish than I would.
Yeah, it's a short finish and it's alcohol. It's more like an ethanol short finish, don't you think? Like,
it's in the middle for me. I feel
got
like
more
it's still
flavor
kind of going on. Like my second taste, I feel like the finish just got a little more to it.
I got more flavor out of the taste than I get the finish. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, to me, so that's glass A. Are you good enough to go on to glass B? That's kind of like, actually, it's lingering right now. Do you notice that?
What's that?
It's lingering right now.
That's why I said the second sip.
No shit.
Yeah. It's got a little more to it. I probably shouldn't have put that in the camera view, but
what, your Nat Light? You're supposed to have a bottle of water, by the way.
I know.
So, Bob's bottled water is natural light for whatever reason. So apparently there's an equivalent to it, which, by the way, it's close to water.
You're right, it is.
It is so watered down. So I've never seen anybody to clean their palate with the Nat Light. You might be the first person on YouTube who's done that. So
only for the professionals.
Yeah. All right. So glass B. Jeez, peas.
That's tight.
This nose is incredible.
Yeah, it's got more complexity to it.
There's a lot going on. This is like almost belongs on that shelf behind us, as far as nose wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is a nice nose.
Holy Moses! I don't know what this is yet, but obviously you guys do. But it's a strong vanilla. Like I keep on saying vanilla and caramel, and that is the basics of a lot of these bourbons. But this is a strong vanilla caramel. I mean, it is complex. It's like it's a lot of things just dancing around in the nose. Don't you think?
I agree.
Good night, Irene.
And that's nice.
Oh,
the legs are nice on this.
So I'll see what Bob says, but
the nose is definitely better.
Did you taste it yet?
The taste I'm still trying to figure out. The taste is a little more subtle, a little more mild than I expected given the nose, to be honest with you, though.
Okay.
But there's nothing harsh about it.
The transition for me from the nose to the taste, to me, it was spot on.
Was it? Okay. I was expecting a little more, to be honest.
Like
not that it's horrible, but
it was lively. I guess is the best way I could say it. It was lively. It was jumping around.
Yeah.
To me, the nose, I got the caramel vanilla classics, little woody, but it's dancing around. Like,
yeah,
I'm still like I tasted that like 15 seconds ago, and I'm still feeling it. The finish is really, really good for me.
Yeah, the finish got better the second time with A, and the finish is the first time around with B.
Okay,
is going on a lot longer, in my opinion. And it's pleasant. There is a woodiness there. Almost to me, it's almost like a cedar.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's more pronounced in the aftertaste than it is in the drink of the beer. For myself, anyway.
Yeah. Now
it comes out a little later.
I'm not like an idiot, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate guessing. I hate doing guesses. I guess I shouldn't do that. I know what the bottles are. Well, I need the balls right in front of us, but
right. If you want to guess, go ahead. I mean,
I'm going to say B is Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just the way it finishes, because a lot of times Elijah Craig barrel proof can be compared to Stag Junior.
Is that right?
That's a competitor, just because the long finish.
But yeah, the finish is remarkable.
But I could be totally wrong. It's freaking old Ezra 7, but I don't remember it being that long. I think it's Elijah Craig barrel proof. But
and I think that's the gloriousness for me. It's like, if I'm guessing, I'm just guessing because I don't have the memory bank for the stuff that you do.
Well, shit, I may be wrong though.
But I'm just saying, like, I think we're both agreeing that B has won at this point, and we can score it if we want to. Do we want to score it?
Well, I gave it. You're not gonna believe this. I gave it a freaking 90.
Are you for B? Wow!
I swear to God, I thought it was that great.
That good, huh? 16. And
if I had to score the other one, it's probably in the low 80s.
Okay.
It's probably around 79, 80. So it's like a 10-point difference.
Well, I lost my calculator there for a second, but I'm working on this. But yeah, so we both agreed B is the winner. I don't want to bog us down too much with this stuff, but I am curious what my score is because it is pretty outstanding on B.
2 hours later.
Again, Bob is usually
I'm really sorry. I thought mine would be a little more extreme. But it's actually a little closer. I did do B at 79.
Okay.
And A at 75.
Ooh, not that much.
No.
I'm about 10 points away from each other.
Oh, really? On both ends?
Yeah, I'm a 90 and an 80.
Okay.
So both would agree that bottle B.
Bottle B is the winner.
So bottle B is the Elijah Craig proof, barrel proof. Thank God, because I was right.
Oh, so you looked it up already?
Yes, you gave me.
All right.
Yeah. This is.
That was the one I chose.
That's the one I chose.
That's the one I chose. You chose one with Ezra.
Correct. And you won that. But I was guessing that what I was drinking. That's what correct,
it was. Yeah. Okay.
So Bob, technically, whatever wins. We're not scoring that. So Elijah Craig barrel proof. We'll move on to the next round of Bourbon Brawl.
Yes.
Man, this is. I gotta be honest. I'm going to be shocked.
If anything can beat that.
Correct. Mm-hmm. I think we may have another.
And we thought that about New Riff, but that didn't.
Yeah,
New Riff single barrel, but it didn't work out.
He didn't last long.
That's what makes this fun. It's the excitement of not knowing.
But for you guys to understand, this is the batch that we're looking at. We don't have the C923, by the way, which I'm working on. This is the B521. The way you kind of do that. It's the second batch, May of 2021. This is one of the older batches, but man, Elijah Craig barrel proof period is just, it's freaking awesome. And it's the Stag Junior's competitor. So to that, that's all I got for this episode.
No, we appreciate everybody who keeps tuning in, and
yes.
We're excited about it all, and we thank you all very much, and I hope you're having as much fun of this as we are doing it.
Yep. So catch us next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.